Somebody comes up and says, hey, I have information on your opponent. Do you call the FBI? I don't
If it's
think
coming from
I'll tell you
Russia,
what.
you do.
Okay, let's say a man comes up to you in a van and he says he has candy. Do you call the FBI? No. You hop in and you get your Skittles.
That's right. Trump said you don't have to tell the FBI if a foreign government contacts you. He said it's just good manners. A gentleman doesn't collude and tell. A lot of people are concerned that Trump gave Russia a green light to interfere in 2020. In response, Putin was like, please, like I need his permission.
There's nothing wrong with listening. If somebody called from a country, Norway, we have information on your opponent. Oh, I think I'd want to hear it.
Wait, Norway? No one's talking about Norway. Norway is not trying to meddle in America's election. Like, what secret information would Norway even have? They're gonna be calling in like, hello, I don't know if you know this, but Kamala Harris likes fjords. Oh, and also Pete Buttigieg likes fjords. Oh, and this is a good one. Elizabeth Warren likes small fjords. All of our information is about fjords. Like, well, why is he bringing up Norway? And of course, Trump would take a call from Norway. He loves Norway. I bet you if Zimbabwe called Trump for any reason, he'd be like, hello, 911, I'd like to report a shithole country.
I don't think in my whole life I've ever called the FBI. In my whole life. You don't call the FBI. Life doesn't work that way.
The FBI director says that's what should happen.
The FBI director is wrong.
He's incredible. He honestly doesn't seem to know what collusion is. All he knows is he didn't do it.
It's evil and it's stupid. Because for the last 2 years, every other word out of this guy's mouth was no collusion. He personally dictated the statement about Don Jr.'s Trump Tower meeting, saying it was about adoption. So we wouldn't know it was about collusion. He spent 2 years, according to Robert Mueller, obstructing justice, so we wouldn't know the truth on his level of collusion. Then George Stephanopoulos says, hey, if a foreign government wants to collude, would you do it? Sure, I mean, who wouldn't collude? I love colluding. Collude, collude, collude. I love collude.
This is big. The White House announced that Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders will be leaving her job at the end of the month. In a statement, Sanders said, nothing as usual. When reporters asked the president who his new press secretary would be, he was like, Twitter.
Sarah Sanders hasn't held a press conference in more than 3 months, so I'm not sure what job it is that she's leaving, but she did appear with reporters today to allow the president the chance to say goodbye.
She's going to be leaving the service of her country, and she is going to be going, I guess you could say private sector, but I hope she's going to, she comes from a great state.
Oh, look at her. Have you ever seen that face so happy before? He's like, she is literally beaming with joy at the thought of leaving at the end of the... Is there anyone even left working at the White House? It's like starting to feel like one of those empty Blockbuster video stores. Maybe they'll put in a temporary costume shop for Halloween, but...